A ball and a strike.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind an account at times.
Back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First delivery to him on the way. In the air out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's George Springer. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Springer, originally from the state of Connecticut. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Into the box now, Alex Bregman, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. He got him. Lively fastball. That. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Leading off for the Red Sox, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Line hard toward right center. And this will be a base hit for Kinsler. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. His line against Justin Verlander. He carries a .345 batting average. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strikeout victim. And there's 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Oh, he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. Thought better of it, but now he's tagged out trying to get back to third. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Not a very undisciplined swing there. It's 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell.
The 1-2. Runner breaks for third. Swung on and missed. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Now the Astros designated hitter, Tyler White. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in now, Marwin Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sacrifice situation here, and the manager wisely brings his third baseman in to try and cut down the lead runner if it comes his way. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two and one.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
On the ground for Kinsler. This could be 2. He's got it. There's 1. On to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the 1. Striding into the box, Yuli Gurriel. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Missed with a slider. Popped him up. Moreland over to his left. 2 gone. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and they're runners at the corners now. Outfielders shifted to the left now as they must be thinking he's likely to go the other way. And we'll see if that pays off. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that retires the side. At the plate, Christian Vasquez.
Leading off for Boston, catcher Christian Vasquez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
2 balls and a strike to count. And the pitch on 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. Here's Jackie Bradley now. His line against Justin Verlander. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. First delivery to him on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a little tapper. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. The 3-2 pitch. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now time is called, and a bit of a curious decision here to say the least, as we'll get a pinch runner at third here. Don't know if something's wrong or what. Comes set and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. The second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Now in the box, Andrew Benintendi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Betts is off of first with 2 away. Betts is on the move. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second. Leading off the inning, Brian McCann. And they'll need him to get something going here. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. In there for strike 1.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Fouled off. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Benintendi will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. In now, George Springer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Got him. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitch Moreland. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch outside, the throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. 1-0 count, here it is. In the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Now Verlander will turn and go to first. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0, here it is. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Dribbled to the right side, but that one rolls foul. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Reddick is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. The tag at third, and they got him. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First offering on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Back up the middle. And a diving effort there from Kinsler, but it'll go for naught, a base hit. Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. This pitch is popped up. Kinsler is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Tyler White will bat next. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Bregman, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Now the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Marwin Gonzalez.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Devers is 21 years of age. He's a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's hit. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Into the box now, Blake Swihart. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Look out. 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Now a hard liner, but foul. A bouncer to the left side. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Here's J.D. Martinez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Mookie Betts. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. No balls and a strike to count. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Popped him up. Bregman has a play, and the inning is over. Digging in, Geee-mulah2k3's. He popped out in his first trip.
First baseman, geee-mulah2k3's.
And a ball 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. This is flared out towards second. But there to make the play is Kinsler as he takes away a knock. One gone. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses, ball 1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
In the air out to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Ball 1. Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. First pitch on its way. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Verlander will take it himself for the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Kinsler ahead and a 2-0 count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. And that misses for ball 1. Hit out towards second. And that is through into right field for a single. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch is high. The throw.
He's safe.
Nunez at second with 2 down. Runner goes for third. Pitch is high. The throw. And he'll tag the runner coming by. At least make him. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No hits to this point.
Second baseman, Jose.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
A strike, and it's 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1 and 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. Last time through was a base hit. This is in the air out to right field. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Popped him up. Bogarts is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the... Stepping up to the plate, Xander Bogarts. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Joe Smith is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped foul at the plate. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Now catching, number
1 and 2 to the Boston shortstop. 2 and 2. This one's down to third. Bregman fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter.
So striding forward now, Rafael Devers. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Oh, no, he muffed it. The next 0-2. It's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Standing in, Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Bradley Jr.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And that one just missed outside.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Now at the plate, Tyler White. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Sliders in for a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing called strike. 0 and 1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Outfielder shifted to the left now, as they must be thinking he's likely to go the other way. And we'll see if that pays off. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And there's out number 2. Settling in now, geee-mulah2k3's. First delivery to him on the way. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. There's a swing and a ground ball. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Right fielder.
First pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Outside, 2-1. Gurriel leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
3-2, full count. Slow grounder to first. Devers fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself. Here's J.D. Martinez. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's 1 for 2. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bounce towards the second baseman. Altuve has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. First pitch on its way. Betts is on the move. A bouncer to the left side. And perfect execution there as the hit and run yields a base hit. And he is in there. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Ready for another chance? Eduardo Nunez. He singled his last time up. Ryan Presley was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Betts at third, Benintendi on second. Kinsler is over at first with 1 away. And now everybody's running. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. 2 down. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Ready for another shot now, Rafael Devers. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1. Presley features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third. At the plate, Brian McCann 0 for 2 for him to this point. Joe Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Chopper to short. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Striding in, Alex Bregman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the outfield shifts into a no-doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Kinsler for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Here it comes on 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting a front foot down. No one's getting a barrel to the baseball.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in once again, Mookie Betts 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage.
Counts 1-0.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Now here's a ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So coming to the plate, Ian Kinsler. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to. So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat. Craig Kimbrell takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Devers moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Tyler White will bat next. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat, and right into the shift, taken in by Kinsler. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Stepping into the box, Yuli Gurriel. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Swinging a soft liner, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Astros, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Nate Eovaldi. The loss goes to Justin Verlander. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night. The batter, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton. The clock has officially started. Another home run. That one is gone. He has earned bonus time. Out of here. That's his fourth home run. That's his fifth home run. There's another one. Gone. His sixth home run. His third consecutive home run. That one's out of here. Onto the balcony. 2 minutes remaining. Home run number 9. Another home run. 1 minute remaining. That one's out of here. Now 11 home runs for him. .30 seconds left. She's gone. Home run number 12. That's gone. trick. 3 in a row.
The Southern California sun is starting to set as we welcome you to Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and... So coming to the plate, Gleyber Torres. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, number 25.
First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. And it's fouled away. Torres aboard here at first with nobody out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Another 2-2 offering. Hard on the ground towards short. Taken in by Machado. On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. And a breaking ball stays outside.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Swing, strike 2.
And this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 2 down, runners at first and second. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2.
Got him looking. And so stepping in, Yasiel Puig. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Two balls and a strike. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! Here's Manny Machado now.
Manny Machado.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Machado has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Next up for Los Angeles, Cody Bellinger.
Center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They'll start him with a curveball that's bounced foul just to the left of home plate. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Chopped weakly to the left. And there are 2 away now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Turner, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Got him swinging, and that will... Leading off the inning, Aaron Hicks, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Popped him up. And there's out number 1. Digging in, Luke Voigt. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Grounded down the third baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Here's Echeverria now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. 0-1 the count. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Turner shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jay Happ. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. The 1-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
3-1 to him now. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible...
Threw it right. Next for the Dodgers, number 13, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
First baseman, number 13.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to first. Voigt loves it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. At the plate, Brian Dozier.
Brian Dozier.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Voigt is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Stepping in, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Hit back up the middle. Echeverria's there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is... And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Leading on for the Yankees.
First delivery to him on the way.
Number 25.
A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Number 13 backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Standing in, Aaron Judge. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Hernandez moves over, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Giancarlo Stanton now reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Stanton stands at second with two gone. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. High and deep to right center. Bellinger's in pursuit. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Kike Hernandez as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Walker Buehler, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. 1-0 the count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
Runners on the move for second. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
On to first, a double play. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yasiel Puig. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
2 out, nobody on. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Hit hard down the line. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, digging in, Miguel Andujar. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. This is on the ground over to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He popped out in his first trip. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that. Stepping up now, Manny Machado looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now the pitch.
Machado!
And this is fouled at the plate. A ball and a strike now to Machado. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
Full count. 3-2.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Riding in once again, Justin Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now here it comes. Drives it out to deep right center field. After it is Hicks. He's there to track it down, and that'll. Into the box, Adeiny Echeverria. He flew out in his last at-bat. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Bounce it to the left side. Turner has it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So here now is the pitcher, Jay Happ. Greg Bird will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and one away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gleyber Torres. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Ready with the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. The throw into second. Throw won't get him. So digging in now, Aaron Judge, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bellinger is after it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he's safe. And the tying run is in to score from third. Giancarlo Stanton now. Runner in scoring position with Sukan. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. Number 13 is over to take a look, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike two. Here's the 0-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Machado has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Zach Britton, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Now here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike three. Here's Brian Dozier now. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, 2 hits in 7 tries. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Back up the middle. And that's the second out. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it. And that retires the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's ball
3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting guaranteed fastball.
The 3-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the third baseline. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up. So striding in, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Outfielders shifted to the left now, as they must be thinking he's likely to go the other way. And we'll see if that pays off. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig, still ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Turner in foul ground. But this one's out of reach into the home dugout. And he just misses with a curveball. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now this one's crushed. Left field line and foul, though it had the home run distance. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Nope.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat.
And we'll have to leave. Now batting, Kike Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Matt Kemp is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Ripped on the ground to first. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. The pitcher, Walker Buehler, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Austin Barnes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. And we'll have a pinch runner here as they'll look to get a little speed out at second base following the leadoff double. Barnes swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He was a 9th round pick back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Taylor stands at second with no outs. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Judge is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. And now is Yasiel Puig. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Grounded to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Manny Machado now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Machado!
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Ready now, Cody Bellinger. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
3-0 to him now. Britton pauses. Here's the 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Justin Turner. Dylan Betances answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Jock Peterson will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Taylor on third, Machado at second, Bellinger at first, 2 out in the inning. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Stanton is there as he makes the... Pedro Baez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
52, Pedro Baez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Career numbers against Baez. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Baez certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches. Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Neil Walker will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. No balls and 1 strike. Hot shot on the ground to short. Machado is there. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Fouled away. Started to go around, but it's a Aroldis Chapman comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. A shot down the first baseline. But this gets foul. It's 0-1. Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. 1 away, and that'll bring in the power-hitting second baseman, Brian Dozier. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Grandal. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Hit hard up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Digging in now, Chris Taylor. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Chapman sets. Here's the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Aaron Judge, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. From the stretch, there's a fastball right over the inside corner. Career numbers against Baez. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. It was a walk in his last trip. Swinging a ground ball to third. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
3-1 to him now. Into the corner and slicing foul. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung out. Into the box now, Pedro Baez. He's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. In now is Yasiel Puig. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Yanked on the ground down the line. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now. 3-2. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He was a double play victim last time around. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hit hard towards center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Andujar takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now a 3-1 game. Set and the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dozier trying to get there, but he won't get there. It falls in. Striding into the box, Luke Voigt. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Gotta believe the manager didn't have this in mind.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Popped him up. Machado calls for it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Aroldis Chapman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Machado has got it, and striding in to start the 9th, Cody Bellinger. And they'll need him to get something going here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Chopped at the plate. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. At the plate, Jock Peterson. Popped up. Andujar in foul ground, and no one will get this one. The 0-1 delivery. Missed with a slider.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Now at the plate, number 13. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Line towards center field. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Aroldis Chapman. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have. So when you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs. 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.